Well, hello everyone. I'm here to present to you a book tag. I have been book tagged by Leslie, Books, Gurrs, and Purrs. And thank you, Leslie. I try to do these. These remind me of chain letters where you had to follow through and do these book tags. Okay, so let's get started. This is the second time around book tag. And I have 7 prompts. And here we go. Number 1, a book you bought for its cover. So I really had to think and I had to consider the books that I'm showing you where I bought them, which were in, for instance, the first tag, the book for its cover. I purchased this book at the Birmingham Public Library's Friends bookstore, the used bookstore that they sell donated and library books and all that. And I saw this book, and it's called What the River Washed Away, a novel, this here, and this is by Muriel Mahari McLeod. And this cover, I was like, it didn't matter who the author was or what it was about, and the reason why I was so attracted to this cover, because it looks like the same picture from this one. And this is one of my favorite books, my very favorite, and it's called The Darkest Child. And this is a novel by Dolores Phillips. So when I saw this one, I'm like, oh, I have to get it. Then I read what it was about. And boy, did it catch me. Okay, it says it's inspired by real life events. This is the remarkable and uncompromising story of one young woman's refusal to accept her fate in 1920s Louisiana. So, and this was a, ex-library copy, but in excellent shape. I love how it's bounded, and it's got the flap inside there. And this is the author. But this is going to be good. So yes, I bought that for the cover and looking forward to it. So prompt number 2, show us an unexpected find. Okay. Unexpected. Not long after I moved here in my small town of Marion, Alabama, there was a thrift store on the main square, and I went in there exploring, and on the shelf, I found this book, Native Son, a novel by Richard Wright, and on here it says $12 collectible. Well, this book is worth so much more, so much more. It is in a slipcover. Excellent condition. Excellent. Let me make sure there's no author signing in here. And it's not price clipped. This is the first edition. This was definitely first. Look at the price. Can you see it? $2.50. Come on now. $2.50. Well, if I bought it for $12, I was still happy. I was very happy. This is like excellent condition. I will probably never take it out as slipcover. And it had this inside. What does it say? The first edition library, Native Son. The writings of the novel. It's a little information card that was inside that talks about the book itself and the author. Oh, come on. It says the basis for the text and dust jacket is a copy owned by the first edition library. I mean, just to me, that was a good find, a very good find. Now, I already owned a book, The Native Son by Richard Wright. I already owned this one. And if I'm correct, I'm not sure. This is also, this can't be a first edition. Let me see here. Copyright 1940. Renewed 1968. So this may have been a later edition, but still 1968. Wow. Come on now. So, and I'm sure I bought this secondhand as well. I don't know how much I paid for it. I paid $8.50. $8.50. So I'm very pleased with what I got. All right, number 3. You have a book you enjoy, you bought new, but then you find a used book that has a better cover. Do you get rid of the original? Do you get the second one, or do you keep both? Well, as y'all just saw, I keep both. It just tells a story. I couldn't really find a book at the moment that exemplifies the answer to this question, but I keep all my books. And yes, I have purchased, for instance, Passing by Nella Larson. I bought it in many editions. I couldn't find all my copies to show you, but there's many different covers, including their Eyes Are Watching God by Zora Neale Hurston. She's got so many different covers for that, the color purple, but I will keep them all. Yes, I will. I will keep all of them. Number 4, is there a book series that you have challenged yourself to collect purely from used book charity shops? And yes. And when I lived in Ypsilanti, Michigan, and at the library, they had, of course, a library store, a bookstore inside where people would donate. And apparently there was a big lover and supporter of Beverly Jenkins. It could have been herself that was donating the books, because she does live in that area. And when I went in there, so one of the books, the first book I read by her was Wild Sweet Love. And this was a book club read. And it was my first read of Beverly Jenkins. And man, this was so good. And I said, I like her. Next thing you know, I said, I started getting all her books. This is only a few right here. And I would find them in paperback. Oh, almost in fine, brand new condition. So I started collecting, from her historical. I really love the historical fictions. This is Winds of the Storm, Captured, Always and Forever, The Edge of Dawn. I could go on and on because I got them. I got a lot of them. So Beverly Jenkins, everything that she writes, I will read. Automatic buy. All right. Question number 5. Show us books you have bought purely for nostalgia reasons. Okay, so here's one. It is this one. Better Homes and Gardens storybook. So I bought this because me and my sisters, and I have 2 older sisters, the 3 of us would read this book all the time. Now, my mother used to collect S&H green stamps, and she would turn them in for different things, and I do believe out of that she purchased this book for us, and we had some of our favorites in here. I don't know what happened to the book we grew up with, but I was in search of this book, found it online. I think it was through eBay, and I purchased it, and I kind of told the lady my history behind wanting this book, and she was so kind. So kind. And she shipped it to me right away. It is almost in pristine condition. It's got a few little bumps, a little tear, but nostalgia. This was definitely nostalgia. So, another nostalgia would be Charlotte's Web. I grew up on that, and I love it. I love the series. I even found this. This is the set of 3 books by E.B. White. Stuart Little, The Trumpet of the Swan, and Charlotte's Web. But this copy right here is what I will hang on to. That reminds me of my childhood and growing up. So, okay. All right, I'm on number 6. When you buy a used book, but you find out there are a lot of scribbles in it, do you get annoyed? First, the answer to that is yes, I probably would. I do not annotate my books, and it would distract me from reading it. And so that has happened, and I'm turned off by the book. So I'm sorry. That's me. It says also, how do you feel when you open a book and there's a note saying something like, "Happy birthday, dear. I hope you enjoyed this book." And that doesn't bother me. I've gotten books that were apparently gifts to other people, and if they chose to give it away, that's them. I mean, someone else can have the pleasure of reading it, but that does not distract me as if someone had annotated it, and I don't mind. I don't mind that at all. All right, and the last one, number 7. When you enjoy a used book, do you keep it, exchange it for a nice, pristine new version, or give it back to the charity shop, used bookstore? All right, when you enjoy a used book, do you keep it? If I enjoy it, I'm going to keep it. And if I really like it and the condition is not pristine, I'm going to look for a pristine copy and I will purchase it. And I may gift not the newer pristine copy, but I may give the other copy to someone else to enjoy and read, and it would be up to them whether they want to keep it, pass it on, give it to a charity or used bookstore, which I have done that too. I've donated some books, so a free library, I may pass it on. So there we go. Well, I'm supposed to tag people, but I am not good at this. I am a little uncomfortable with tagging. if you see this, I'll put the questions down below. If you feel that you would like to do this tag, please do so and just pass it on. And I hope to see you all in another video, and I will see you again soon. All right, bye.